stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shatter the very foundation of the NFL's offseason landscape. Right now, in the shadowed depths of Cleveland's front office, something unimaginable is happening, a secret so explosive that it's sending shockwaves through league headquarters. My sources just confirmed something bigger than anyone could have anticipated. A move so daring, so unprecedented, that it's being called the trade of the decade in hushed whispers among top NFL insiders. But that's not all. What I'm about to reveal might just be the tip of the iceberg, because behind this scorching news lies a secret more colossal than any of us could have dreamed. This is not a drill. This is not speculation. It's happening right now. The Cleveland Browns, a franchise reborn from the ashes, desperate to reclaim their former glory, are on the brink of pulling off a blockbuster trade that could redefine their future. Forget everything you think you know about NFL trades. We're talking about a player so elite, so game-changing, that his acquisition would instantly transform Cleveland into a true contender. But here's the kicker: nobody saw this coming. Not even the most seasoned NFL analysts. The front office is working in absolute secrecy, phones ringing off the hook, private jets shuttling back and forth, encrypted calls exchanged on secure lines. Everyone's asking, who could it be? Who's worth this level of chaos? What star has the Browns so desperate to land that they're willing to move mountains for him? And here's the real question: what's the secret behind this move? Who is the player that's igniting a frenzy of whispers from the league's highest echelons? They're calling it a game changer, the missing piece, the ultimate upgrade. And those close to the Browns are saying only one thing: this player can elevate the entire culture, ignite the offense, and finally give Cleveland the championship window they've been desperately chasing for years. But I can't reveal him just yet, because the truth is even more shocking than you think. Now, let me set the stage for you, because the Browns are in a state of pure chaos right now, and you need to understand the context. Cleveland has been painfully inconsistent these past 2 seasons, haven't they? Their defense, stacked with Myles Garrett and a rising core of young talent, remains a force. But the offense? That has been their Achilles heel. Year after year, they've been missing that one true game-breaker, the difference maker who can turn a game on a dime. They've got a talented quarterback in Deshaun Watson, yes, but injuries and inconsistency have hampered his performance. The offensive line is still a work in progress. Their weapons, Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, good, but not enough to threaten the league's elite. They've drafted promising young players, yes, but they've been searching tirelessly for that star wide receiver to truly unlock their potential. They've been scouring the trade market behind closed doors for months. Rumors swirl of secret meetings in hotel rooms, covert calls between GMs in the dead of night, encrypted text messages in the shadows of League HQ. The Browns front office, led by GM Andrew Berry, has been meticulously mapping out a plan, one that involves clearing cap space, making bold draft moves, and pulling off a deal that could send shockwaves across the NFL. They're ready to make a splash. The moment has been building for months, and now, it's about to explode. And then, they found him. The player who was about to redefine everything in Cleveland. The player who might just be the perfect fit to catapult this franchise back into relevance. And that player is none other than Michael Wilson. Yes, Michael Wilson, a name that's about to echo through the halls of NFL history. The Arizona Cardinals' rising star, the Stanford alum who went from injury-ravaged college prospect to one of the league's most exciting young receivers. The player whose career this past season exploded onto the scene in a way nobody saw coming. Now, let me tell you exactly why this move is not just a rumor. Why it's a seismic shift in NFL power dynamics. Michael Wilson, a player you might have heard of, but perhaps underestimated, has been climbing the ranks since he entered the league in 2023. Drafted in the 3rd round, with the 94th overall pick, Wilson faced skepticism early on. But then came his breakthrough season in 2025, a campaign that stunned everyone. Wilson finished with 78 receptions for 1,006 yards and 7 touchdowns, his first 1,000-yard season in just his 3rd year. It was a star-making performance, all driven by grit, determination, and explosive talent. His rise wasn't just about catching footballs. It was about how he did it. Wilson is a prototype of what today's NFL demands: a precise route runner, with elite speed, exceptional body control, and hands so reliable they make defenders tremble. And when it mattered most, he shined. Wilson's statistics reveal a player who emerged in the second half of the season, especially when injuries to Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray created enormous opportunities. In the last 8 games of the season, Wilson exploded for 56 catches, 775 yards, and 6 touchdowns. His ability to find soft spots in defenses and turn small plays into big gains made him a primary target, especially in clutch moments. The market value for Wilson now? Sky high. A young receiver who's just entering his prime, with a contract set to expire after 2026, and undervalued given his performance. His deal is still on that rookie scale, a steal for any team willing to make the move. Imagine what he could command on the open market, but Cleveland is swooping in with a plan to lock him down for the foreseeable future. They see a future Hall of Famer, a weapon that will terrify defenses for years to come. And let me tell you, the buzz from NFL executives is deafening. Top scouts, league analysts, and even media insiders are hailing Wilson as a perfect fit for Cleveland's new offense under Todd Monken. An offense that will finally be built around explosive playmaking, combining Wilson's dynamic skill set with the potential of Deshaun Watson and a revamped offensive line. It's a match made in heaven. The Browns brass knows they're getting a player who doesn't just produce numbers, he injects confidence, leadership, and a sense of destiny into any locker room. This is not just a trade, it's a statement. Cleveland is making a bold statement to the league: we're back in the game. Behind the scenes, the real drama unfolds. League insiders tell me that NFL authorities from top teams have been trying to block this deal, trying to drive up the asking price, throwing up obstacles to keep Michael Wilson out of Cleveland's reach. But Barry and the Browns' ownership are relentless. They're willing to break the bank, to go all in on a player who can change their franchise. Rumors speak of bilateral negotiations, emergency meetings, and secret bids from rival teams eager to swoop in. Yet, Cleveland's front office remains calm, strategic, and laser-focused. Sources close to the situation describe Andrew Berry as a genius in the shadows, orchestrating this entire operation like a grand chess master. He's a master manipulator, a tactician who's been waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The league whispers of insider info, hidden leverage, and undercutting rivals at every turn. And amidst this chaos, the Browns owner Jimmy Haslam is reportedly ecstatic, already envisioning Wilson in their future plans, raising banners, filling the stands, inspiring a city hungry for a winner. And the money? Well, the financial details are staggering. Wilson's market value could easily surpass $20 million per year, making him one of the highest-paid receivers in NFL history. But what's more important is how this fits into Cleveland's massive restructuring, a future where they spend big, draft smarter, and build around a young superstar who can carry them for a decade. Now, let's analyze what this move could mean scheme-wise. Cleveland needs a reliable target to unlock Deshaun Watson's full potential, and Michael Wilson fits perfectly into Todd Monken's air attack philosophy, a fast, explosive receiver who can stretch the field and turn short receptions into big gains. His route-running precision and ability to make contested catches open up countless possibilities. Imagine Wilson lining up on the outside, forcing defenses to double-team him, freeing up Elijah Moore underneath, and creating space for a running game led by Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong. The entire offense would be transformed into a dynamic, unpredictable force that defenses would struggle to contain. And from a financial perspective, Cleveland is prepared to make sacrifices. They're clearing space by releasing or restructuring contracts, setting the stage for a massive signing bonus that would make Wilson a centerpiece of their future plans. The trade, if finalized, would likely involve a combination of draft picks, possibly a first-rounder this year and a mid-round pick next, enough to tempt Arizona into parting with their valuable young receiver. These are no small numbers. This isn't just about acquiring a player, it's about changing the nucleus of a franchise. So, what happens next? The next 48 hours will be critical. NFL insiders say Cleveland's front office and Wilson's representatives are working tirelessly to finalize the details. The league is holding its breath. The trade could be announced as early as tomorrow, unleashing a wave of reactions across the NFL world. Fans will debate the implications, rivals will scramble to counter, and analysts will dissect every detail. This is it, the moment where Cleveland's future shifts forever. A franchise that's been searching for a star for years is about to land a player who can redefine what's possible. Wilson's rise from anonymous rookie to NFL superstar is a story for the ages. But the story doesn't end here, no, it's only just beginning. So, I ask you, are you ready for what's coming? Because this trade will not only shake the NFL, it will shake the entire sports universe. The next 48 hours will be the most intense, most surprising, most epic of the entire NFL offseason. Stay tuned, hold your breath, and get ready for the ride of your life, because this is the moment where legends are born. And remember, when history is written, when the dust finally settles, everyone will know, Cleveland did what no one saw coming. Michael Wilson is heading to the land of the Browns, and the league will never be the same again.